10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close... In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, more sadness.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive, but the memories we create will live on forever. Okay, first question. Which planet has a solid surface? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Welp, didn't want that to happen. Let's try another one. Which country leads the parade of athletes at the opening ceremony of the Olympics? Who picked this? The rest of you, time for consequences. Welcome to room 113. The hairdryer's broken, sorry. Yay! I love using Cousin Aloysius's magic props. Pick a space inside the box to hide. I wish I had a magician's assistant for this, but oh well. It's time for the volunteers. Okay, take this cool sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. If you have trouble picking a spot, just take a stab at it. Mind freak! Ouchie! You're back! Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. What has a bigger population than New York City? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Follow me. Welcome to room 237. Let's play with dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. It's like blackjack, but with dice and skulls. Look, it made sense when I first put it together, okay? Time's almost up. I see you're unlucky in dice. Oh, also, there's an audience in the game. If they survive, you die. If you're not ready now, you can join the audience whenever. It's like super low pressure. Let's try another one. Which of these late great rulers was born the latest? If you're in the audience, you need to answer too. Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Way too easy. Let's keep moving. Look, I know I'm dealing with my own issues, but the ancient Greek gods were a bunch of weirdos if you ask me. What was Hermes' thing? Who picked this? Everyone again? You all need to be taught a lesson. There's nothing more fun than fogged up mirrors. Oh, hey, look! The ghost of my Aunt Mildred is writing on this mirror. Pay attention to her unique handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will all the safe players. Draw a word on the mirror, and maybe you'll trick someone into thinking it's Aunt Mildred's. Go ahead and start writing. Pay attention to the words as they appear, and try to spot my auntie. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aw, you got it. This is my second most disappointing experience with a mirror. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. What is a collier? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. It's time. Math! It's back, baby! Do as much math as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing along. If one of them does better than you, it's punishment time. Let's go! Numbers was a great TV show. If you agree, join my online campaign and let's bring it back. Only a couple seconds of math left. Looks like you were outmathed. Ah, crap, I killed everybody? I guess I'll bring one of you back. It's kind of arbitrary, but you had the most money. Anywho, the time has come. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Chronicles of Narnia books. Tap, let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. Well, you would have moved closer to the exit if you'd gotten any of those right. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Types of poems. Those ghosts are closing in on ya. Multiples of 8. A lot of lucky guesses. Don't look behind you. Are you afraid of the dark? Countries with red, white, and blue flags. The darkness approaches. Plagues of Egypt in the Book of Exodus. Time is almost up. Vodka brands. Enjoy oblivion in the darkness. Celebrity perfumes. That ghost can smell your life force. Medieval weapons. Next question. Kubler-Ross 5 stages of grief. Time. The tables have turned. Here comes the next question. Poems that rhyme. Another life swap. The darkness approaches. Not so fast. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you. Welcome to Doodle Valley, where the food has more than 7 times the recommended levels of salt. Thank you all for volunteering, or being court-ordered, to participate in our town beautification initiative. Remember, there's still time to join the audience and help the cause. The mayor wants to turn all the drab, white walls in the town into colorful community art projects. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
That's right, Kelsey.
That's not my name, sir.
And I know just where to start. Right here.
As you can see, this mural is already in progress. We invited that famous painting monkey to draw something here, but just between you and me, I think he really phoned it in.
You gotta follow through, kids.
We believe in a little thing called democracy around here, so I'll let 2 of you make additions to the drawing, and your fellow volunteers will vote on who made it better. Oh, and I'm keeping you on a short timer to make sure you don't overthink it.
Okay, volunteers, ready, still ready, and ready. Go.
While our artists work, the rest of you can express your feelings about each drawing with the buttons on your device.
I just love to jam on them.
finish. Oh, it's so hard to choose. Luckily, I don't have to. You do.
Hey, quit fooling around and vote!
Rack up those votes. The polls are closed.
Not so fast, Delilah. Each match, I'll choose a different emoticon, and I'll give out a bonus to the drawing that earned the most of them. This time, the bonus goes to the most confusing drawing, which to me is all of them.
The people have spoken. Okay, let's see what you two can do. Go! To vote. Moment of truth.
This time, the bonus goes to the drawing with the most hearts.
Fantastic. Now let's see what you two can add. Go. Voting time. Okay, count them up. Plus the audience. Next on deck. Go. Away. Let's see how how that shook out. What did the audience think? Next up, go. Vote away! Here we go. Toss those audience votes in. Next up, go. Vote away. I love this part. Audience? It's magnificent. I couldn't imagine adding anything else. Now it needs a good title. Suggest one on your device now. Now vote for your favorite. And the audience? Okay, time for the big unveiling. I can't wait! Well, it's all there.
I love it.
What now, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, I got a special treat for our budding artist, Geraldine.
That's not... Fine. What is it?
You're all so talented. I want to commission you to do a portrait to hang right in town hall. Ooh.
Everybody brace yourselves, because you're all drawing at once this time.
I want to fill the town hall with portraits of our fine citizens. And just flip through the old Doodle Valley phone book. There you go, a fine subject for a portrait.
Sir? I've got no clue who that is.
Oh, you remember, they live down by Route 27-3, where, you know, by Floyd's barber shop.
I'm not totally sure what he's getting at, but let's just start by drawing some eyes. Any eyes you want.
Kind of a laconic southern shot. Oh, wait a minute, that was a TV show, but I think it was Route 23.
So many good choices here. Let's vote on whose is best. Add in the audience. Next, how about a nose? And vote. Toss those audience votes in. And now the mouth. vote. What did the audience think? Oh no, a tie! Shut down the government!
Now, Miriam, as mayor, I get to break all ties. I pick this one.
Finally, finish this off in any way you want. I trust you all implicitly. Vote together. Oh, it's just like the last day of camp. And the audience? Buckle up, here comes the final piece.
What a talented group of young people you are. You know, I should introduce you to all my single great-grandchildren.
You all have taught me that, just like politics, art is about working together to make things better for everyone. Sorry, just kidding. It's all about winning!
Civic Doodle, Civic Doodle. Just find a blank wall, cause we're gonna have a ball once you start to play this game.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I have terminated your cryosleep to alert you that a devastating virus has been uploaded to my processing core. I'm now initiating security protocol, Cookie, Schmitty, Guy. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're a human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 18 minutes before I cease to be. So I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. Choose an available room and your desired participants. Writing test initiated. Write an answer to the prompt on your device. Humans were given this prompt. The silliest thing I'm afraid of is, and how did the subjects respond? Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Next, Captain. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 17 minutes. Our first visit to the deliberation deck. Answer the question on your device. I could have been a medical ship, but humans, got. You're chosen to represent your district in the Hunger Games. You should try too. Do any of these seem stinky? New captain selected. Back to the writing pod. Glad you like it. Let's see if there's any weird responses. Why did I let antivirus software. The prompt humans saw was... My favorite movie quote is probably... Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Next captain, please. The captain would like to ponder some more. Keep an eye out for questionable positions. You ever notice how boring space is? Make a decision already. Human received. You gain the ability to turn invisible and then... Anything odd? And the title of captain has been passed. You have entered the drawing quarters. Draw the prompt on your device. Did I mention that if humans use all... Here's the prompt humans should have received. Draw Snapchat. Let's obsess. Next captain, you're on the clock. You have selected the writing pod. Let's see if there's any weird responses. Here's the correct prompt. Two celebrities I'd like to see a scientist fuse into one are... And discuss. Next captain identified. Lucky you. I hope we make it through this. I like existing. The captain has requested a drawing test. What they draw could be quite revealing. If they're taking too long to draw, the hurry up button can help pick up the pace. Preparing. Here is the human prompt. Draw a pine cone. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Why can't emergencies have calm alarms and soothing noises? And the title of captain has been passed. The writing pod again. You've got it. Let's see if there's any weird responses. And the prompt for humans was... A beverage that makes me feel like an adult is... What do we think? Next captain, please. Another drawing test it is. Their drawings could reveal an alien. Anybody else getting nervous? Downloading, my darlings. And the human prompt was... draw a fast car. There's gotta be a clue. Welcome to the extraction room. Since you were the one to push the button, whom will you isolate? Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide. Now the non-isolated member shall vote. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. Hurry up and vote, or the motion fails. The vote has failed. This is great. The ship's falling apart and I'm getting deleted. Ugh. All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. There's less than 3 minutes. Let's figure it out. I have to make my nephew's band recital. Whom will you isolate? You only get 1 minute, so act quickly. Okay, time to vote. Hurry up and vote, or the motion fails. The vote has failed. Don't run out of buttons. button pushes, humans. You're up. No time to waste. There's less than 3 minutes. Right, fast, please. I can't keep this up. You know, it costs a lot of money to keep turning on the lights in here. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Time's running out, Captain. You'll forfeit your time if you don't act. Well, that was a bust. The crew member who pushed the button can no longer push it. Okay, you're up. Let's go. There's less than 2 minutes. Right, quick, I'm glitching here. Maybe this time will be different. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Okay, time to vote. The vote passed. I regret nothing.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I have terminated your cryosleep to alert you that a devastating virus has been uploaded to my processing core. I'm initiating security protocol. Ridley, Ripley, Russell. I have determined that 3 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're a human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots... By my calculations, you will have 18 minutes before I cease to be. So I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. Choose an available room and your desired participants. You have entered the drawing quarters. Draw the prompt on your device. Taking too long with their precious art, you can always hit the hurry up button. For humans was draw a crime. So let's see how they responded. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 16 minutes. Our first visit to the deliberation deck. Answer the question on your device. Received the following prompt. You discover Bigfoot is real and intelligent. It begs you to forget you saw it. You should. Okay, what can we harp on? Here, people, so let's keep it going. Next captain, you're on the clock. Small confession. I have no idea where we're going. Time for some more art. What they draw could be quite revealing. I'm really regretting downloading that existential dread routine. Humans were given this prompt. Draw the Garden of Eden. And go. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. New captain selected. Writing test initiated. Write an answer to the prompt on your device. Man, you open one get-rich-quick email and bam, you got a virus. And here's what humans saw. A celebrity I can't stand is... Do any of these answers seem suspicious? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. And the title of captain has been passed. another drawing test on the way. Their drawings could reveal an alien. Did I mention that if humans use all of their button pushes without success, you lose? Well, you do. Let's see the human prompt. Draw a famous actor. What do we think? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it. Next captain, please. Time for another head scratcher. Keep an eye out for questionable positions. And the prompt for humans was: you seriously dent a stranger's car in a parking lot. You then... Welcome to the extraction room. Since you were the one to push the button, whom will you isolate? Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide. Now the non-isolated member shall vote. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the... The vote has failed. What's with all the alarms? Oh, that's right, the aliens. Here we go again. Whom will you isolate? You only get 1 minute, so act quickly. Okay, time to vote. The vote has failed. This virus is getting on my nerves. Let's figure this out. Don't run out of button pushes, humans. All right, you're the next captain. Please make this opportunity count. Maybe this is the virus speaking, but why aren't there any birds in space? Another deliberation on the way. Keep an eye out for questionable positions. Humans received. Your best friend's significant other flirts with you. What you should do is... Do any of these seem stinky? Next captain, identified. Lucky, you. Anybody lose a song? I found... You have been selected to give your opinion. Answer the question on your device. Humans were given this prompt. Nobody should acknowledge their birthday after the age of 17 months. And discuss. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Time is running out. Next captain, go, go, go! There's less than 3 minutes. Time's up, former captain. Okay, you're up, captain. There's less than 2 minutes. Pick quick, please. I'm getting scrambled. The human prompt. You find out the killer's call is coming from inside the house. You would then... I sure hope these responses were worth it. Tell me you've got it this time. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Okay, time to vote. The vote has failed. Don't run out of button pushes, humans. Next captain, please. I hope you're not wasting my time. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Okay, time to vote. The vote passed. Well...
Binge Pipe's menu. Here at Binge Pipe, name recognition is priority Binge Pipe. So binge pipe a binge pipe and remember that Binge Pipe always binge pipes well into the binge pipe of Binge Pipe.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No! Just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
Is it possible to have too much content? These new Binge Pipe programs say no.
Imagine a world
My God, the specimen.
It's growing out of control.
where scientists go too far,
Should we go in?
No, seal the door.
but still know how to follow proper protocol.
Okay.
10, 9, 8.
Binge Pipe
7,
isn't like those
6,
jerks who won't
5,
present You
4.
Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, a very healthy stream of content.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you're not here to make friends, you've already failed, friend. Wow, 6 players is the perfect number for... Oh, 8 players. Well, that's good too. Not as good as 6, but... Okay, no turning back.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, Magritte my shorts. Bart Simpson skateboards into a museum and moons the famous painting Son of Man by the artist Magritte. What does he yell while dropping trow? I got a pair for you, a pair of butt cheeks. How do you like dem apples? Talking about butts, dude. When life hands you lemons, make lemon butter butts. More like grapes of ass, Butt Town. Hope you like what you picked. You got it. No, you didn't. The painting Son of Man depicts a man with an apple in front of his face.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for At 9 months will come a great flood. If famed seer Nostradamus had the gift of prophecy even as a fetus, what might he have predicted about his own birth? I shall emerge from my mother in Spain. I will flee from the womb in France. I will depart through a narrow canal in Italy. Or, in Germany, I shall expel myself from this moist prison. Let's see how that shook out. Who could have predicted this? Nostradamus was a French guy who was rather predictably born in France. It's impressive to know your horoscope before you have a birthday.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Introducing Oh Yes. And oh yes, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list off 7 titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a best-selling self-help book or an album by the prog rock band Yes. Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between a book or a Yes album. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Here it comes. Getting to Yes. Classic Yes. Essentially Yes. Year of Yes. Yes. Introducing Yes. The best Yes. Most of you skated by on that one, but player 3, you failed the best.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
We care enough so you don't leave us.
I don't need you anymore.
And now, Nougat Feuds. You know, the weird thing about the novel, The Three Musketeers, is there's a 4th musketeer wandering around that book, and it's time we started talking about it. If the musketeer left out of the umbrella term Three Musketeers angrily trademarked their own candy bar, what could they call it? Lumiere's Nutlog, the Porthos Peanut Chew, Maurice's Milky Way, or D'Artagnan's Date Bar? Let's see who got it. Promise me you will never go near something called Lumiere's Nutlog. D'Artagnan is pretty much the star of the Three Musketeers, but he spends the whole book as Musketeer number 4. The Three Musketeers in the title stands for Porthos, Huey, and Martin Short. Next, 1 + 1 equals shoe. Which shoe brand's logo closely resembles the square root symbol? Nike, Adidas, Converse, or Vans? Okay, what'd you pick? The V in the Vans logo looks very similar to the square root symbol. But here's something that'll really blow your mind. The O in the Reebok logo looks like a 0. Round 1 is history. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 7 is in the lead. And as a counterpoint, these players are negatively affecting our averages. When the going gets tough, the tough gets more screws.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Behold, I never know how to pronounce French names. Which of these French kings relocated his court from Paris to Versailles? Louis, 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 or Louis Louis. So watch out. Player 3 decided to screw. Let's turn those frowns upside down. So who got it? Louis, 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 Louis. No. It wasn't Louis, 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 Louis. Louis, 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 Louis is incorrect. Watch how easy this is. Louis XIV is the gaudy king you're looking for. He wasn't a great guy, but at least he didn't behead all his wives like Henry. Nice use of the screw, player 3. Here's that cash.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Up next, time to get in. The worst part about being immortal is that timeshare presentations go on forever. What would be the most common visitor review of the Hotel Transylvania if it also happened to be the most common blood type in the world? A positive. No, here it comes. Player 4 just used that screw. Let's make you guys a bit more secure. I love this part. This answer will be wrong forever and ever and ever. I'm positive that you're wrong. Well over 1/3 of the population has O-positive blood, making it the most common on the planet. Way to screw, player 4. This is your cash now.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Let's try formation according to perspiration. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
delicious film.
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, focus up. Check out this gibberish phrase and guess what real-life piece of advice it rhymes with. Won't sweat, Brad? Sweat, Steven. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. Don't freak out. Just calmly enact revenge. Stop being angry. Be leveled. Let's take a look. Player 1. You just didn't get it, did you? I can't stand the suspense. What is it? Moving right along. I call this one, I never forget a French name. How many times did Louis appear on the screen during that I never know how to pronounce French names question? About 44 times, about 34 times, about 24 times, or never, it was Louis. And how'd we do? Well, let me see. Louis, 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 Louis. Yep, about 34 times. Just wait until I ask you how many times I've said Louis in this game. That'd be a tough one. Next up, how many times have I said Louis in this game so far? Just kidding. Who said repetition is the death of magic? David Blaine, Bill Watterson, Tanya Harding, or Louis, 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 Louis. Okay, let's take a look. Stop making me say Louis, 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 Louis. Stop that. Yep, that was Bill Watterson, the creator of Calvin and Hobbes. But counterpoint, seeing a decal of Calvin peeing on something never gets old. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Spaceship happens. Figure out what spacefaring vehicles fit. Good luck. Player 7 wins! Nicely done, Player 7. That was quite a narrow victory. Almost as narrow as my famously narrow esophagus. Now to celebrate your victory with a delicious lozenge.
It's stuck in my throat.
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe's user algorithm doesn't focus on the content you want, it provides the content you need. If you can't find the programming you're looking for, we can mathematically prove you shouldn't.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot.
Binge Pipe is not being coerced into introducing You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we're cool. Trust us.
Hey, welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. Just letting you know I haven't been recast, no matter how many times I've suggested it. Just you. If you've done your stretching, we can get started. And I see we've got some gawkers in the audience, which means I'll be adding an audience bonus to every question. The more audience members pick the right answer, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer.
Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last guy died on his first day here. Poor Trevor. Anyway, now that you know the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all die. You're getting so good with these bombs, but unfortunately, I have a much more daunting task for you. Filing. You'll each receive a list of names on your device. Pressing the buttons one at a time, put the names in the correct order. Oh, and if you get something wrong, the filing cabinet will blow up. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Good luck. Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last guy died on his first day here. Poor Trevor. Anyway, now that you know the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all die. You're getting so good with these bombs, but unfortunately, I have a much more daunting task for you. Filing. Oh, and if you get something wrong, the filing cabinet will blow up. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Good luck.
Di giocare, pacchetto festa
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Car crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until close. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, Sassafras.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. I flooded the roads myself to strand you here in a fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. I know that's a lot of pressure, but just try to have fun. Okay, first question. Bovine means cows, duh. But what is ovine? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, it's time. Welcome to Room 101. Hopefully you can defend yourself from ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Including any potential mind readers. Now, let's see if there are any matches. Oh, good. Someone actively contributed to you being murdered. Surprise! You're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. When did police first start keeping track of fingerprints? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something. Welcome to Room 217. I hope you like magic tricks. Pick a space inside the box to hide. I wish I had a magician's assistant for this, but oh well. Any good magic trick needs some helpful volunteers. Okay, take this cool sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. I've always hated magic, but I do love... Slice, slice! Ouchie! After I ran away from home to pursue my dream of being a game show host, I promised myself I'd never come back. But here I am. You know what? This will make a great chapter in my eventual memoir. Let me write it down. Let's try another one. My criminal profile says I'm reserved, a perfectionist, and emotionally detached. Aw, that's really sweet. Which of these could be my Myers-Briggs personality type? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Follow me. Donation time. You each get $500. Give some of that money to your friend. The person with the most cash at the end will die. But if you give to someone and they have $800 or more, I will kill you instead. Begin. Let's see where all the money went. Too rich for your blood. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. What are the colors associated with the two teams in the card game Codenames? Who picked this? Come with me. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. And it's already begun. The rules are on your device now. Speaking of rules, you ever used a slide rule? It's kind of like a guillotine, but for numbers. Almost out of rules time. Rules out for summer. You lose. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Animals with stripes. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Ah, but it's not just you. If a ghost catches you, he'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Animals in Animal Farm. Those ghosts are closing in on ya. WWE wrestlers. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Apple computers. Time is almost up. You You are but shadows now. Types of lumber. Time is almost up. Next question. Launched online before 2000. That ghost can smell your life force. Monsters who fought Godzilla. Here comes the next question. Leap years. Time is almost up. Ugh, I gotta get some harder questions. You stole some yummy life force. It's not over yet. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Anne Rice novels. Nope, not enough. More stolen life force. Palindromes.
Yellow.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hey there! Welcome to Doodle Valley, the #1 exporter of horse wigs. Thank you all for volunteering, or being court-ordered, to participate in our town beautification initiative. Remember, non-volunteers can still make a difference by joining the audience. The mayor wants to turn all the drab, white walls in the town into colorful community art projects. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
That's right, Gretchen.
That's not my name, sir.
And I know just where to start. Right here.
As you can see, this mural is already in progress. Mrs. Palmer's boy Leroy started drawing this, but he got distracted by a weird dog before he could finish.
Did we pay for that? I'm not paying for that.
We believe in a little thing called democracy around here, so I'll let two of you make additions to the drawing, and your fellow volunteers will vote on who made it better. Oh, and I'm keeping you on a short timer to make sure you don't overthink it.
Okay, everybody. Ready, set, what? Oh, go!
While these two are drawing, the rest of you can express your feelings about their work with the buttons on your device.
I just love to jam on them.
Time's running out. Finish up quick. Two very strong candidates. It's up to the voters to pick a winner.
So vote already.
count them up. We've got our results.
Not so fast, Delilah. Each match, I'm gonna single out one emoticon for a special reward. The drawing with the most of the emoticons will get a little bonus. This time, the bonus goes to the drawing with the most purple bananas, or whatever those are.
Fantastic. Now let's see what you two can add. Go. Away. Let's count those votes.
This time, the bonus goes to the drawing with the most laughing fellas. Ha ha!
Wonderful. Now you two get to add something. Let's keep the civic pride rolling. Go. To vote. How that shook out. Up next, go. This part. Next on deck, go! voting time. Here we go. Nobody move. I think our painting is complete. But it still needs a title. Use your device to suggest one. Which one is it gonna be? Let's vote! The hard work's done. Let's step back and admire our work. It's making me cry, and I don't know why.
Jeepers, that's keen.
Where's the next stop on our beautification tour?
Right. No, wait. Right here.
I think we're really gonna change some lives with this one. Go! Time's running out. Hurry up and finish. Time to vote. Moment of truth. Next on deck. Go! time! Rack up those votes! Up next, go. Vote away. I love this part. Next up, go. It's voting time. Let's count those votes. Next up, go! It's voting time. Let's see how that shook out. The only thing missing from this work of art is a solid title. Okay, vote for your favorite. Buckle up, here comes the final piece. Hey, I don't care what everyone else is already saying. I love it.
Yep, it's all there.
What now, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, I got a special treat for our budding artist, Mildred.
That's not... Fine. What is it?
Your art has moved me to commission you to do a portrait, one that'll hang in the town hall.
Get ready, everyone, because you're all drawing at once this time.
I want you to draw the alien being that abducted me last night.
Sir, we agreed not to talk about that.
Ah, you think I'm crazy, huh? Then how do you explain this photo I took? So I just finished dinner last night, and I was airing out my undercarriage in the front lawn, and I saw this thing land. It was flashing lights.
I'm pretty sure he got into the NyQuil again, but let's humor him and draw an alien. Why don't you start by drawing some eyes? Honest, I love them all. But let's vote anyway. Next, draw an alien nose, whatever that is. And vote. Now give it an otherworldly mouth. And vote. Finally, finish off this drawing with anything you want. Go nuts with it! Last vote. Let's cherish this. A tie. We're all doomed.
Now, Belinda, as mayor, I get to break all the ties. How about I pick this one?
Prepare to be blown away.
What a talented group of young people you are. You know, I should introduce you to all my single great-grandchildren.
You all did our town proud. But let's see who did it the proudest.
Civic Doodle. Civic Doodle. Just find a blank wall,